Hello and welcome to Stop and Go F1 for this, a breaking news video. It's been a while since we've had one of these, but we have got some breaking news because Oliver Oakes has resigned as the team principal of the Alpine team and is currently being replaced by Flavio Briatore. We'll go into all that and more in just one moment. But before we do that, remember to like and subscribe. And of course, a huge shout out to the members: Dakota, The Joyous James, Robin Myers, Cinnamon Strudel, Michael Johnson, Mr. Eurovision 1986, Philip Doganzik, Flandy Skick, and No Edam on Sandwiches. If you want to become a member, click the link in the description down below on YouTube or on the Patreon. And you know what? Before we actually talk about the news and all that kind of stuff, what I'd really like to do is share a small YouTube channel with you that I just want to kind of show a quick video of here. This is one of my favourite YouTube channels. It's called, if you can see this here, Stop and Go F1. Just under 13,000 subscribers as of right now. This is a video of theirs from the 1st of June 2024. So it's nearly a year old, really, like a couple months away. Well, 1 month, less than 1 month away now, sorry. This video being a year old. I believe this was released just when the Flavio Briatore rumours started to rumble on. And this lovely, handsome gentleman here, whose hair is a bit shorter than it really should have been, has got something, I think, which is quite interesting to say. So let's hear him out, hear what he's got to say from nearly a year ago, before we go into the news of the day. Let's hear what he's got to say.
Mess at the minute. And if Flavio does come in, which I think he very likely is going to, I don't see that being a special advisor role for long. Because if Flavio is the same Flavio he's always been, he will want to be at the top of the tree, and that's where he will end up. Sticking with Alpine.
Wow. I'm sure we can all agree. An oracle of Formula One knowledge, right there in front of our very eyes, predicting the future almost a year in advance, as we sit here now, nearly a year away from when the rumours first started to come out of Flavio Briatore returning to Formula One for the first time since Crashgate. He is now officially the team principal of Alpine. My goodness, who could have seen this coming? The answer, obviously, me, and probably many others. Let's quickly just take a look here at the statements that Alpine have put out. BWT Alpine Formula One team announces that Oliver Oakes has resigned from his role as team principal. The team has accepted his resignation with immediate effect. As of today, Flavio Briatore will serve as executive advisor and will also be covering the duties previously performed by Oliver Oakes. The team would like to thank Oliver for his efforts since he joined last summer and for his contribution in helping the team secure 6th place in the 2024 Constructors' Championship. The team will not be making any further comment. That is all that is out as I record this right now. No statement that I've seen from Oliver Oakes, nothing from Flavio. That is kind of just it. The initial thing here to say is I hope that Oliver Oakes can return to High Tech. The team that he helped build, the team that he kind of pushed up through Formula 1, Formula 2, did tremendously well. That was what he left in order to join the Alpine team. Hopefully he can go back. There are always rumours of High-Tech coming to Formula 1 itself. There are even rumours of High-Tech buying the Alpine team at one point. So who knows? I doubt this is the last we hear of Oliver Oakes in Formula 1. I think he will make some kind of return at some point. But the interesting thing from the statement is Alpine have not got rid of Oliver Oakes. Oliver Oakes has walked away from Alpine. He has resigned. They have accepted his resignation. And you have to ask the question, what has happened behind the scenes which has meant that Oliver Oakes feels that his position is no longer tenable, if that is the correct word to use. And, of course, this is purely speculation. Let's make that very clear immediately right now. What I'm about to say is purely speculatory. I have no idea what's happening behind the scenes there, but There has only been two big stories in Alpine this week. The first one is that Oliver Oakes has gone. The second one is that they're thinking of dropping Jack Doohan and replacing him with Franco Colapinto for the next race, which is Imola, in 2 weeks' time. So we can add 2 and 2 together here, and we might get 4. We might get 4 million. We don't know, but that's what my guess would be as of right now. Alpine, aka Flavio Briatore, has said, right, it's time. Jack Doohan has had his shot. It's time to drop him and put in Franco Colapinto. And maybe Oliver Oakes has gone, no, I don't think so. I want Jack to have a few more races. I think he's got something here. Maybe we can get something out of this. And there's been a big argument, and it's basically ended with Oliver Oakes saying, well, if Franco Colapinto goes in that car, I will not be here. And Alpine have gone, all right, goodbye. Now, of course, again, purely speculation, but I think from what we understand right now, I think that's where that has come from. And what it means for the future of Alpine is who knows, because Flavio Briatore is back in control. Many could argue that maybe he's been in control this entire time, and that would be a tough argument to fight against, not trying to downplay the work of Oliver Oakes, of course, but Flavio is an incredibly influential person, and I think a person who is incredibly difficult to say no to. And if you watched Drive to Survive, now of course, how much factual truth you want to put into Drive to Survive is your own choice, but in that episode surrounding Carlos Sainz and which team he will choose, Flavio is the face of Alpine. When there's the whole thing about Jack Doohan getting the second seat in Alpine, Flavio is the face of Alpine. Flavio is the man, and seems to have been for quite some time. So realistically, from a day-to-day running point of view, I don't think much has changed in the high-up seats of Alpine. But what does this mean for Alpine going forward? I think it means this is the end of the road for Jack Doohan. And we will see Colapinto come in. That could be a story that breaks in the next few hours or in the next few days, because that seems like it's one that is chugging along quite quickly. And again, I might be adding 2 together and getting 5, but we will see. Let me know yourselves what you think has gone on here, because that is the obvious story for me there. The other questions around Alpine surrounds their 2026 car, because there was lots of rumours going into the year that they really want to spend a lot of money this year and get success this year. And so far, they have not really got a lot of success this year. I mean, let me just check now where they stand in the championship. It took them a long time to get any points at all, but they have scored some actual points this year. Let's see, 2025, Alpine currently 9th. They are only beating Sauber, and they are only beating them by 1 point. So, it's not going too well for Alpine so far in 2025. Will getting rid of Jack Doohan fix that? I mean, not immediately, I don't think. Jack Doohan, of course, has not scored any points this year. But, I mean, replacing him with Colapinto is not going to make them shoot up from 9th to 4th, or whatever they're aiming for this year. Even if they went to 6th, they're still, 13 points behind? So, it's a long way, but there's a lot of races to go. Alpine, as always, are chaos, and they are ones to keep an eye on. Again, let me know what you think about all this going on, because it's a big story, and this is not the last time we're going to be speaking about Alpine before the next race. I can guarantee you that. So we'll see how that goes from here. Hopefully, Oliver Oakes will release a statement at some point, because it'd be nice to know what's actually going on. But there you go. That's what we got for now. Back later on this week on Friday for a big, lovely edited video for you. Saturday, if there's any more news to come. And the brand new episode of Stop and Go F1 Retro Review of 1981 has just come out. The British Grand Prix of 1981. It's a good one, so check that one out as well. We'll see you next time. Until then, have a good one. Goodbye.